Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a tutorial unlike any of my others. This is not planning related, this is definitely teaching related content here. So just want to throw that out there because I know I have a mix of people on my YouTube channel at this point, some for planning and some for teaching. So definitely teaching related today. I posted this image on my Instagram stories last night and asked if anybody would like to see a tutorial, and most people that responded said yes. So I'm going to give you a tutorial on how I'm making my daily slides for this school year. My name is Michaela Barnhart. I'm going to be a first year, second grade teacher. So just kind of keep that in mind, I guess. This is my first year, so this may not be exactly what I need to be doing, but this is what I'm doing because all I can do is what I know to do. So this is kind of how I'm preparing as much as I can before going into the first week of school. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk you guys through how I made this yesterday. I'm probably just going to show you guys how I made this first slide because this kind of encompasses everything. I do have additional slides kind of going already for kind of how I want our morning routine to run. So I have our housekeeping slides, which has lunch choices, a reminder for me to do attendance, and then throwing out breakfast. Then we'll go into our morning meeting and calendar time. So that's kind of what I have, but I'm going to show you guys how I made this initial page, where I got everything, what fonts I used, how I got my Bitmoji in here. I am making this on Keynote on a Mac. I don't personally have PowerPoint downloaded. I can get PowerPoint online through my district email, but I could not figure out how to upload my own fonts into PowerPoint like that. So I didn't end up going that route. I also tried Google Slides, but you cannot use your own fonts there either from what I've learned. So this was my easiest option so that I could use my Amy Grossbeck fonts, which I will share with you exactly which ones I have, and I'll link them in the description as well. But this is just kind of what I wanted to do. So before we get started, a couple things that I want to just throw out there that you need to have open if you want to make your daily slides look like mine. So first off, on my computer, I have downloaded Chrome. So I'm going to open Chrome. You need to have the Bitmoji extension. So to get this, it's super simple. Just open up Chrome and search for Bitmoji extension. I just click the first one and that will pull up this little page. Over here, obviously, if you've never downloaded it, it will not say remove from Chrome. It'll say like add to Chrome or something like that. So you would just click that. It'll add it for you, and then it'll be up here in this little puzzle piece. You can see it says Bitmoji, so then you can just click on it and you'll get all of your Bitmoji options right here. So first off, you want to have that downloaded if you want to be able to use your Bitmoji. I'll show you in a little bit how I actually pulled my Bitmoji over, but that's kind of the first housekeeping thing, is to have Bitmoji downloaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to minimize this so that I can kind of refer back to it. But I'm going to go ahead and open up, well, I guess I need to do it from here. I'm going to open up a new one. So we're just going to open up a blank presentation. I always get rid of the text box that are there. And then I'm going to zoom us out just a little bit so you can see the whole thing. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this just so I don't have anything open, is figure out what I want my background to be. Now, I'm kind of going with that more like farmhousey type look in my classroom. I'm trying to do that for my Bitmoji classroom as well. So for my daily slides, that's what I wanted to do. I really wanted like a white wood. So what I did was I went over to my Safari and I just searched for wood background. And then I went over to images. I found one that I liked. I really liked this light wood, or this one right here as well. So I picked that one and went to the website that it takes me to. You can see I have it open right here as well. It's called unblast.com. You can get these five white wood like backgrounds for free. It's a super simple download. All you do is go through free download. It will download them for you, and then it will just, I drop them right here. So I have a little file of them. So that's what I used for that. So in order to pull that over for my background, I just went over here. Instead of having a color fill, I did an image fill. It'll pull this up, which is just kind of like the generic image fill, but you can choose what you want it to be. So I'm going to find that. I used the 9, Lightwood Background 9. Obviously there are other options, so you just kind of choose what you liked, but that's the one that I liked. So I just inserted that, and now I have my background ready to go. So the next thing that I did was I knew I wanted the date at the bottom. So I am just going to drop a little rectangle down here, and just kind of make it about like that. For that, so I just dropped that down there, and then I only did a color fill. I come over here to pick my color, and I just kind of picked a lighter blue. I knew that I wanted more of a blue color for like my overall thing. My plan is to do an entire week in one slideshow. So I'll have calendar time, and then we'll go into whatever we're doing for math and science and all that stuff. I'm going to kind of have this going all day so that it keeps me on track. And I'm probably going to put everything in here, at least for the first week or so, until I really learn our schedule and get everything down pat. But my plan is to keep each day in a different color. So this first day I did in this like purplish blue color, or like a variation of that. And then like the next day I might do like a mint green color or something like that. So my plan is to keep all of 1 week together, but make each day a different color, still keeping the same backgrounds though. So that's kind of what I did there. So I just have this little box down here, and then I'm going to insert my text box. So I'm going to go ahead and make it just a little bit bigger so that we can actually see it. And then I'm going to be using AG the Mothership for this one. This one is just one of my favorites from AG. I like this one. So what I'm going to do is type today is, and I'm going to do it in all caps. You don't have to, but that's just kind of my choice. And then I'm going to change it to be black. Then I'm just going to Command C and Command V to get a copy of it and make this one white. So now I have two. I'm going to kind of center the black one over here, and then I'm going to put the white one on top. Then I'm just going to use my arrow keys to kind of make it have like a little offset behind it. Okay, so that looks good to me. So that's kind of what I did there. Then I'm going to insert another text box. Again, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. And this one is going to have my actual date. So I'm going to say August 16th, 2021, because that's our first day of school. Okay. And then this one I did in another Amy Grosbeck font called Let Me Overthink About It. So AG, Let Me Overthink About It. And I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger, not quite that big. We'll do this one about 125. Again, I'm going to make one in, not red, I'm going to make one in black and one in white so that I can offset them together. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I just line them up and then use my little keys to help it go over a little bit. So something like that. Okay, so then I have that each day. Obviously that will change depending on what the day is. I'm going to actually kind of bump these back together a little bit. That looks a little better. Okay, so that is that. Then I'm going to add another text box up at the top. This one is going to be pretty large. I'm going to go 200. We'll see if that works. This one I'm going to use AG the Mothership again, and we're going to have it say good morning with an exclamation point. Okay, so I'm going to bring that one to the top. This one I'm going to make white, and I'm going to copy and paste it and make the one on top of it black so that it's a little different than the ones at the bottom. So again, it already offset it for me, but just to kind of remind you guys, I just lay them straight on top of each other and then use my keys to kind of get a little bit of an offset that I like. Obviously, you can kind of make it a little more or a little less depending on, you know, what your preferences are. But that's kind of what I do for that. So the next step that I did, I actually learned from Emma in Elementary. I can have her YouTube channel linked below, or I'll actually link the video that I watched to learn how to do this. It's kind of making like a little Postit Note looking thing. She kind of walked through how to do that. You'll see that my slides looks kind of sort of similar to hers. I did a background, whereas she didn't do that one on her main like first slide and all that kind of stuff. So it does look a little bit different, but I kind of based mine off of hers, so I'm not taking full credit for it. But I'm just going to show you guys what I did, but I'll have her thing linked in the description box for you. So in order to make a little Post-it note that's going to look like this, I inserted a square, I brought it over here and just made it kind of like however big I wanted it to be. We'll just kind of go about right in there. And then I changed the color. So for the color, I used the same, I just used this little eyedropper tool to get this color again. Why did it not change it? Come on. Oh, that's because I'm in text color. Duh. Let's go over here to shape color and we're going to change it to that. Okay. So once you have that, you're going to go back up here and insert a triangle. Now the color of this one won't really matter. I'm going to go over to arrange and we're going to kind of make it over in here. We're going to do 90 degrees so that it comes straight like that. Then I'm just going to kind of line it up down here. I'm going to copy and paste it so that I have an extra one. And then I'm going to grab both of these shapes and hit subtract. So then it kind of gets rid of that little, I didn't have it exactly lined up. We're going to undo subtract shapes. So we're going to click on this and line it up a little better. There we go. Now we'll grab both and subtract shape. So now it's kind of missing. Then all I'm going to do is, oh, I need to rotate this one. I think it's 270. Yes. So I'm going to rotate this one and kind of line it up right here so that it looks like it's like the folded in part of that. If that makes sense. Let me go up a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. And then for the color of this one, I want it to be darker, obviously, than the color of the first one. So what I'm going to do is make it this color, and then I'm just going to darken it up a little bit, about to right there. So that's kind of how I got that little Post-it note looking thing. So then for my text on that, I am going to use, again, that same, let me overthink about it. I'm going to make it around 100. And then this one is just going to say to do. And I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to make this one black. No, that's not what we want. Why did it do that? Go away. How do I make that go away? Okay, let's just delete that and start over. All right, so again, we're going to go, let me overthink about it. We're going to go 100 and it's going to say to do. Okay, now we want it to be black. And then I'm going to copy and paste and we're going to make the top one white. Again, give it that little bit of an offset. And that's that. So then I didn't have anything typed on my to do at this point. I just put those little dots. So to get those there, I just did a shape of a circle. I made it really small. I think like 20 something is what I did. Right there. And then we'll make it white. And I just drug it over here. And then I just copy and pasted to make like 4 of them. I mean, I think I did 3 of them. However many though. However many you need. So that's how I got that. The last thing that I have on my slide is my Bitmoji. So to get that, you're going to go back to Chrome where we added that extension. And then you're going to click on Bitmoji. And you can type in whatever you're looking for whenever it comes up. I think I did this one and I think I typed in pose. Let's see. Maybe not. No. Maybe hello. I can't remember exactly what I typed in. Let's see. Yep, there it is. So you have this one right here. I just click on it and then it'll tell you to copy it. So I'm going to right click, copy image, or not right click, 2-finger click, copy image, and then 2-finger click to paste. And it's going to put me over here. I just kind of put myself down here and made it a little bit bigger. Like that. And then the last thing I did was add a little shape. So that I could say like hello or whatever it was. I am going to flip it so that it's kind of pointing this way because obviously I am talking from this side. So we're going to put it like right there. Then for the color of this one, I'm going to make it that same darker color so that I'm using a difference of colors. So that's that. And then I did a text again. This one is a little bit different. I'm going to do it at like 75, I think is what I did. And I'm just going to do it in white. And I used another AG font. So I used My Kid Will Talk to a Sandwich for this one. And I just said happy first day. And then we'll kind of move this down here and let's say of school. And so then all I have to do is kind of make it a little bit smaller so that it will fit. Let's go about 50. That looks good. And then I can just kind of center it in that thing. So that's how I did that slide. So pretty simple. And then to make my other slides, all I did was copy and paste it. And then I just got rid of whatever I didn't need, retyped the title, and started adding whatever it was that I needed. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So that's pretty much how I made it. So we ended up pretty similar to this. Obviously you can play around with the fonts or anything, if that's something you like, or you can change the background, whatever. I just wanted something that kind of matched my theme, so that's what I did. Again, I am going to change up my colors based on what day of the week we're on. So Mondays will probably always be this like purplish color. Then we'll do like a mint green or like a light blue or something like that. I still want to keep it more like farmhousey type colors, not like super bright primary colors, just to kind of keep the toned down mood. But that's what I did. I think actually on mine over here, I typed, yeah, I did happy first day of school. Right here, I just typed happy first day. Either way, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything, definitely let me know. Again, I got most of my inspo for this from the Emma in Elementary video, which I will have linked in the description. I will also link the AG fonts that I used in the description. They came in 2 packs, so I'll link those 2 packs off TPT. I think they were like $6 each, so not terrible. So you definitely want to pick those up if you want the same kind of look that I went for. And I'll also have in the description box a link for the wood backgrounds as well as the Bitmoji extension. So I'll have all of that linked in the description box for you so that it can make this video super simple for you and you can recreate exactly what I did here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.